We only have really one game to talk about.
Yep. With the bye.
So
next
it'll
week.
get a little. I'm sure it'll get a lot of hand. If Johnny's there, we'll hear a lot of German talk.
Right. It's quite. If we get enough beer in it.
Yeah.
It's we're coming off a FIFA International week,
Yeah.
so there could be some Germany talk. You never know.
And shout out to Johnny. He went to Dual Citizen last night
He did, yeah.
for a beer after going to the orchestra. Mr. High Class.
Right. Highbrow.
Oh, I'm going to the orchestra.
Do you think he was drinking wine at the orchestra?
I bet he was.
I think he was.
Wow.
I bet he was.
Wow.
And what always gets me about Johnny now, quickly, is Johnny used to always say, "Oh, you're drinking your fancy beer again," and now he drinks fancy beer
Yeah.
And
So,
fancy
come on.
wine.
And
at
fancy
that.
wine.
I think after
giddy up.
where did he go? After the home opener, he actually went to a wine tasting
He
up
did.
at one of his
Yes,
friends'
he went
places.
to a wine tasting.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Good for John, though. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
right.
I'm not
Good
saying
for
it's a
him.
bad thing.
I mean,
I'm just saying it's a different.
Props
it's a change.
to Jenny.
Yes.
Thanks, Jenny.
Yes. This is a good thing. We're not
Yeah.
looking down on this.
No.
It's a surprising thing, though.
Jenny,
is what it is.
you've been a great influence on Johnny.
Proper
Let me tell you.
influence,
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, 2 weeks we'll be at Sterling's house for a podcast. His wife has agreed to it.
Apparently.
Maybe the kids will be on there.
Has your dog agreed to it, though?
Has the dog agreed?
No, he never agrees to anything.
Oh, okay.
How about the
Yeah.
kids? Liesel and Oliver, can they be on it?
Liesel might be able.
Can we get Liesel on the podcast?
She might enjoy that.
Yeah, let's get Liesel on the podcast. Oliver, can he make like a little cooing sound or something like that?
He might, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get Oliver maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if the dog doesn't like I'm sorry, what's your dog's name?
Stanford.
Stanford.
Yeah.
Stanford?
Stanford. Stanford Bridge for the Chelsea.
Oh, gotcha. Awesome. Love it. But if he doesn't like the podcast, he'll let us know.
Oh, yeah, he'll let us
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Our first podcast, we had some dogs barking and kids.
Oh, yeah, we've had that at the breweries we've been to, too, so no big deal.
You're right.
Be no difference.
Yeah.
So, in closing, guys, you guys have anything else to talk about? Where we go. Our
Yes.
mystery trip. That's happening in May 11th.
Yes, the hint today. I didn't post a picture for a hint this past 2 weeks because I figured why not. So the hint today is Frank Sinatra has sung a song about this city.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that narrows it down a little bit.
It goes down to like, I think he's saying, I'm pretty sure he's saying a song about Winnipeg
I think he's sung a song about South Beach.
and Duluth.
But neither of those cities have MLS teams, so
We didn't say we were going
We
to
didn't
MLS
say,
yet.
yeah.
did we not?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We just said there's a soccer game.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a soccer game.
Okay.
It could be a youth league for all I know. Winnipeg has a youth team. We could be going to see seventh graders playing
It's true.
and doing a podcast from there. It'd be a little weird.
Yeah.
We could be,
It'd be
though.
very weird. But so, yes, Frank Sinatra has sung a song about the city we are going to.
So,
If you know his catalog,
you know it.
You might
I
know.
know it. So, in closing, guys, we have a lot of things coming up. Anniversary podcast at Sterling's house in 2 weeks. We've got mystery trip coming up in May. I'll say May.
all right.
We need somebody to figure out where we're going because we need to start buying
Well,
tickets.
say May.
we've actually
I want to
had
know where we're going.
potentially
to
had
be
someone
honest.
that's guessed it.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, but
I'll say May because it's May. We're going somewhere in May.
It's May. Yeah.
And then in June, we'll be in Madison.
Yep.
We have the home opener coming up in a couple weeks.
Yep.
We have a lot of great things going on.
Yep. Anniversary
excited.
episode in 2 weeks.
Very exciting. So, Steve, has he got anything else to say?
no, I think we've covered everything.
All
here.
right. So for myself, Tony, for Dave and David, which I will say for the first time.
There you go. I think we should continue just to differentiate
I'm
for
sorry.
our listeners.
I'm sorry. I always
David's
call
the
it-
opinionated one. Dave is the guy with the stats, and
I always say Dave and Dave, but
you do.
I'll say David on this point.
You can't even do Dave ST or STE.
No, you can't because you guys all have
Yeah.
the same last. Not the same last name, but the same start. So myself, Tony, for Dave and David from 56 Brewing here in Northeast Minneapolis. We'll talk to you guys in 2 weeks.
I see it.
Good.